Welcome back, everybody, once again to Unplayable. I am TJ the Obscure here with you, and I have a lot to tell you. So last weekend I decided to do some recording ahead of time because I knew I was going to have a busy week. When I went to open up the files, however, I discovered that there was no audio, not even any game audio. It's just the video, and you could hear nothing. So that sucks. You know, I would just do like a montage, and I am going to include some clips of what I did here. Just understand that there's no game audio. I'm going to add some music, but you know, it won't be the ideal viewing situation. But anyways, so I've done a lot since I saw you last, because I recorded basically 2 other episodes, but you're not going to get to see those. I will just include the highlights. So I'm going to try to walk you through exactly what I did. First of all, the dragon is dead. You can see me killing the dragon right here. So, it was basically a process of towering up and taking out the crystals, and then after that I beat him partly with my fist, partly with a shovel, partly with a sword, I do believe, and killed him and everything, and after that I started to come over here and work on a zombie grinder. Right, so that's what we have going over here. That's how I've been able to get a hold of a bucket and a pick, and also a vast collection of stone swords. With the bucket, of course, I was able to get the lava from the start over here, and the water from the water area, which is over there, and make ourselves a cobblestone generator. It's a dual cobblestone generator, which of course I don't really need, because there's not 2 of me, there's just the 1 of me. But it's the design that I've always used. It's based off of Nvidia Zen's design. Nvidia Zen is or was a member of Minecraft, and it's his cobblestone generator design was, I think, one of the videos that really made him somewhat famous on YouTube. So it's based on his design, I believe, and we now have access to cobble, which is fantastic. Of course, we can't really do much with the cobble or with the iron for that matter because we don't have any wood. We have a very low supply of wood. In fact, I think that might be my last plank. Oh gosh. There's more wood scattered about chests on the island. I'm sure, at least, based on what we found in some of the other chests. And I've only maybe taken out spawners on about half of it. This area, I killed the magenta zombie. You can see me doing that here. And you know what? I actually forgot to tell you. So anyways, I killed the dragon, right? And then I worked on the zombie grinder. And then I logged off and I logged back on. And whenever I logged back on, I immediately died. I forget what I died to. It was probably a rabbit. Those wascally wabbits are just everywhere, man. And they're just wrecking my world. They two-shot me and their hitboxes are insane. Like they can hit you from like 5 blocks away, I swear. But anyways, I died, I respawned, and I came back into the end. And as soon as I came back into the end, it showed the little boss bar again, Ender Dragon. And I was like, no way. So each time I die, it respawns. And it said Ender Dragon, and then after a while, it changed from Ender Dragon to the White Fleecy Dragon, or whatever the heck it said. And I tried to like grind with the dragon in the background, but it just wasn't working. So I went and I killed the dragon again. Just beat it with my fists this time. And dragon went away, came back, did some more grinding. I died again, respawned, came back, and was expecting to see the dragon respawn again, but it did not. So I don't know what was going on with that, if it was a bug or something. I kind of vaguely remember that if you spawn like a normal, if you spawn a dragon in like in creative, like another one will take its place. Like the game will like just spawn another one for some reason. I kind of remember that. But anyways, after that, I did go after the magenta wool zombie, the giant zombie, which was originally over here. It was trapped in some spider webs. I guess you can see a little bit of footage of me doing that here. So what happened is I ended up killing him because I couldn't get close to him without him hitting me with that trident. And I ended up killing him with a lava bucket, which was a mistake because the wool ended up burning in it. And then I went and tried to get another one to spawn, and I thought maybe we had lost the map. But eventually another one did spawn. It took maybe half an hour, I think, for another one to spawn. But when it did, I was able to kill him and collect the magenta wool. So we now have both the white and the magenta wool. All right. What else? Oh, there's the sapling over here, right? And my thinking is that there's no point going after the sapling at this point. The sapling is on an observer block, right? And I'm worried that if we try to get it, it's going to explode or something. Even if we were to get our hands on the sapling, we don't have any dirt to plant it in. We don't have any podzol or anything that we can plant the sapling in, so we can't really do anything with it. Now, I'm thinking that we might be able to use bone meal on it when it's planted into the observer and get it to grow. Although more than likely that's going to update it and then just make it pop off, which will set off the observer. But if we can get it to grow there, then that would be one way to get more saplings and more wood. But again, my fear is that it will set off the observer. It'll update it, and then it could potentially explode. We don't want to do that because so far it's the only sapling that we know that exists in the map, and so we want to do everything that we can to preserve it. I made a little pond that I fish in, and from the fishing, well, first of all, you can get loot boxes, right? And you can actually see what's in the loot box too if you place it and then break it. It'll show you what's inside of it, at least most of what's inside of it. And I thought that maybe these were like a troll item, because whenever I got it, it says it's locked. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that. But then when I was fishing, I ended up fishing up a loot box key. So you can open them, apparently. Also, the other thing that I was fishing up, the very first thing that I fished up was this mending book. But you have to unlock it for $40, and I have no idea how to do that. You can't right-click it. There's no currency in the game, as far as I know. Maybe it's talking about like gold nuggets or something. I have no idea. But we can use fishing to get leather, to get string, I think. Can you fish up dirt? I don't think you can. That would be cool if we can, though. Let's see here. I don't remember where I got that. But I have been getting fish. We can't cook the fish because I have two pieces of coal and like one plank. I don't want to use my signs. Like, we really need to figure out the wood and the fuel situation. But we can fish now, so it is technically a source of food. As far as the cooked rabbit, what I've been doing is I've been taking my lava and I set up a little pen for these rabbits over here. I let them build up, I drop some lava down, and then I try to collect as much of the drops as I possibly can. The problem is that these guys, they can reach you from so far away. I was trying to figure out a way to get this to work, but it's just, like, even if I'm standing, like, right here, they managed to hit me. I say that, now it's not happening. Are you serious, man? Oh my gosh. You have no idea how many times that has happened, although falling into the pin like that has not happened. So that's not good. I need to recover my things now, especially because I think I had like the bucket on me and whatnot. What I need arrows. I desperately need arrows. So that's one of my goals for this episode. And I'm not even done telling you everything that I've done since I last saw you. So it was, I tried to record like 3 episodes, and it was just like, yeah, it was not, oh look, okay, everything that I need is actually right here at the start, I think. That other stuff can, oh no, I need that key there. And the cobble, gosh dang it, okay. Let's do that. Oh no, okay. Okay, well, that was maybe not the smartest of decisions, but I was trying to get all my stuff into one area, basically. Oh, I need blocks. I need blocks so that we can block out of there. Come here, guy. They just spawned, didn't they? You know what, you guys? I think I'm just gonna have to say goodbye to all that stuff. Ooh, no, you know what I can do? Although I don't know if I have another pick, but I can let them escape and then try to get in there and get everything back. This episode is definitely not... I just wanted to demonstrate for you how just broken their hitboxes are. Which I know is why they're being used to begin with, but and that just totally backfired, didn't it? Hopefully I can fish out another one of those keys. Well, I mean, hopefully I can fish out lots of those keys, because there's lots of the loot boxes to open. Oh, I didn't grab a pick. That's what I was trying to grab. I guess I can do this, maybe? Come here, everybody. And maybe I can just start trying to whittle them down, maybe? I would like to get out of range of the spawner itself, though. So I've discovered that this is, you cannot rush the rabbits. Like, don't try to walk towards them. Let them come to you. And it's all about timing it to right after they jump, basically, is when you want to swing. I thought I heard another one. They're also kind of broken, just like they can't get out very easily. We got the rabbits coming out. But you kind of gotta like wait your turn to attack, basically. Like, what are you doing, guy? Why are you just waiting there? Alright, oh, get out of there, guy. Alright. And then can we block it off? Alright, block. Fantastic. Okay. Did we get everything? We got everything. Cool. Let's go use this key now, shall we? I'm kind of curious. Again, we can see what's in them, and one of them has some chainmail pants, so that's the one that I'm going to open. And I'm curious to see what other kind of loot. Most of it looks pretty meh. It's like a lot of leather and wood stuff. Which one was it? There it is. So I'm assuming that we just right-click with it. Yes. Chainmail leggings, protection 1. Oh gosh, I don't even know what those are used for. And then flowers. Can we use the flowers for anything? Whoa, whoa, whoa. The key did not disappear. Does that mean we can... I thought it was going to be a one-use key. Okay. That means we can open all of them, you guys. Alright, let's, yeah, we'll do that. And that. And that. But yeah, let me, open all of them. That seems kind of broken, but I'm not going to complain. I am definitely not going to complain. Let's get some good swords, shall we? Let me open all these and I'll be right back with you. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know, when I got the seashell thing, and I can't remember where I got it from. But I knew that okay, well let me explain this a little better. So I went to the water area and tried to take it on. I could do it, but it would be so tedious and take so long. It would be like another, I think it was the green wool or the red wool from, gosh, what's the name of that map? Unbreakable? I don't know, the one with the creeper maze and the TNT, where I blocked my way through it, I tunneled my way through it. It would be like another one of those, basically. To beat it, I think I would have to tunnel through it. The main issue, first of all, the pufferfish in there, not only do they give you the poison, but they have a knockback, which makes it really hard. Because even like if I'm trying to block up to protect from guardians or something, the pufferfish end up knocking me back, and it makes it just a little too hard. But that's not even the main issue. I can deal with the guardians, I can deal with the pufferfish, but not being able to breathe, right, and not being able to use the torch trick, I can't make any doors. I can make an iron door, but I'm not going to do that. I have 9 iron. Which, by the way, I've already lost 1 iron pick and 1 bucket in the water area because I was not able to recover my things. So anyways, I was thinking, like, what's going to be the best way to take on that area? And ideally, I would be able to get some water-breathing potions or something to negate the drowning. And I looked into it, and of course, we would need a water-breathing potion, which we don't have access to any of that stuff, or we would need a conduit, right? I think a conduit can do it. So we need this for a conduit, and then I think the recipe for a conduit just includes that, the Heart of the Sea, and then the Nautilus shells. And when I saw that, I was like, well, there's no way we're going to get a Heart of the Sea, because I think you find it in Sunken Treasure. But we just found one, which means we could potentially get a conduit for the underwater area. I would have to get more of those, though, and I don't know where to get those. Yes, please. Yeah, there's nothing really amazing in any of this stuff. I'm going to leave all that there. I mean, we do have access to a bunch of shulker boxes now, so storage is never going to be an issue. Let's do that. Let me get my inventory situated. I only got 8 torches. Then my plan for this episode, I'm not going to go back to the water area. I think we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to hold off on that one. It was just the closest one to me, so it was the one that I went to. But I don't think we have what we need in order to take that area on in a reasonable amount of time. We're either going to need better armor, access to wood to make doors, or something like water breathing stuff. Alright, so we're going to hold off on that one. So my plan for this episode is we haven't really gone through the rest of the island and properly explored it and pacified it. So that's what I'm going to do. And I know this episode is kind of weird. It's just me talking a lot and not doing a lot of things. Hopefully you enjoyed me dying over and over to those bunny rabbits. That's probably going to be, the most exciting stuff here. But yeah, let me go ahead and get situated. I'll be right back with you. Ledge, just I stood there so they would track me and move towards me, and they would slowly. It's like one of those things in the arcades. The arcade games where you put in the quarter and then the quarter is supposed to push off the other quarters. It was basically functioning like that. And it was surprisingly efficient too. It was amazing. But then I updated it with water once I had enough of it. And it's like, I want to try to maybe save some of these, but I think we really only need to save one of each. And I probably don't even really need to save a creeper spawner. Let's maybe go around here. I'm kind of curious to get a peek into this spider area. It's actually kind of small, although I don't see anything down below, so I'm guessing we need to go off into one of the passages. I'm hearing a good amount of stuff. There's something down there. There's things dying, which tells me spiders stacked upon spiders, most likely. There's something right there, too. I never noticed that. But that looks like it might actually be an entrance into the spider area, yeah? Yeah, it's the same design. That's good. We can keep that in mind. Might actually even be a dungeon worth trying. I'm worried that there's rabbit spawners back here. I'm not sure where that rabbit came from. I guess probably right here, yeah? And then we have this guy at the very end, which again looks like a possible one that we could take on, I think, a little more easily than like the water dungeon. Oh, I should have saved that one. It would have been perfect right here if we were to clear all this out. I don't know if I would ever be able to do that or not, but again, finding this one was close to an edge too. Gosh dang it, I gotta stay focused and not destroy the rabbit spawners that are close to the edge. Now, if we get access to dirt, then the rabbits won't mean much, because then we can just grow potatoes. But until then, the rabbits are going to be our main source of food, just because fishing is way too freaking boring, you guys. Oh, gosh dang it. Like, way too boring. I tried to do some fishing while listening to some podcasts, and I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. Wait. Do the illusioners, do they drop arrows? I don't know. That's something we need to figure out. I think we're relatively safe. Let's see if we can... Yeah, get him in the arrow, in the thingy here. No, that's not the real one. I don't know which one is the real one. I'm all turned around now, too. Okay, let's do that. And let's dig down. And out. Alright. Gosh, the bedrock is certainly a challenge here. It's like, I don't really know what his other attacks are. So I don't know what to expect here. Are you over here? Aha. We get him? I think we got him. That wasn't too bad at all. He dropped spectral arrows. I just destroyed his spawner, though, didn't I? And honestly, I don't know if that would... The blindness would be rough to, like, set up the grinder. It might be interesting. I don't know. I've never built one out of the illusioners. But I did destroy the spawner, so... I need to go back and collect a lot of the torches that I placed, just because there's no need for them, really. We're not going to be having, natural spawns here, I don't think. Oh, wait your turn, guy. Wait for him to jump to you. Is this a rabbit? It is a rabbit. Okay, we're going to maintain that one. Oh, gosh, you guys. Oh, gosh, okay. Can I get you to get stuck in the spider webs, please? Let's eat some more zombie flesh. I can't tell. Alright, there's one. I don't think the other one has actually spotted us yet. He's just doing his thing here. So we'll try to ignore him for now. Okay, keep going, keep going. And again, my goal is to mainly get rid of all the spawners so that we can travel around here mostly without too much worrying. And then we can maybe check out. There's one over kind of here that I think might be doable. I'm sure they're all going to be incredibly challenging. You know, that's just kind of what this map is supposed to be. But it'll hopefully be more doable than like the water one. The water one was just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, we're just surrounded by rabbits, you guys. They are everywhere. Alright, and when they're below you, that's one of the issues with trying to set up these grinders, is you have to do it where they're below you, and when they're below you, they can hit you so very well. Is this a rabbit? It is. I might want to save that one just because it's not close to that other dungeon there. And would probably be a better option, or maybe even that one, just because it's closer to base, I think. Gosh dang it, I just destroyed the Illusioner one again. Again, I don't think I would actually want to make a grinder out of it. I mean, I want to just to like experiment with that. But I think it would be hard and would ultimately be a lot of effort for not a lot of reward. That's a creeper right there, not a rabbit that's following us. Let's take out the spawner there. There's something incredibly laggy over here. Oh, there's one of my towers. This final one, it was the final crystal thing. End crystal. And I think you can probably tell just based on how many pillars there are. This one took longer than any other. I don't know if it's just because the dragon gets like more aggressive, more hostile, or what. But trying to tower up to this one was very challenging. I was using signs to break blocks and stuff. Super laggy. And I talked about this in one of the episodes that I recorded, but if you walk over here at a certain spot, you can hear vexes. Also, based on how laggy it is, in my experience, there are a few things that cause this kind of lag, at least on my computer in CTM maps. The vexes combined with this lag, I have a guess as to what's going on underneath me right now. We've encountered it in some other maps, at least in one other map. So I'm fairly certain I know what it is, but I'm not positive. Alright. We gotta be on the lookout for rabbits too. I think I tried to set up a another rabbit thing. It was over here. I think, yeah, right here. Because it's close to the edge, but the problem with this one is the obsidian. And, like, honestly, I could probably make it work. I would have to dig out the obsidian with my iron pick, which would take a long time. I could do it. But eventually I was just like, you know, I think my time would be better spent exploring at this point and seeing if we can maybe get our hands on some dirt. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay. Whoa. You know what that is, you guys? You know what that is? That, my friends, is arrows. And bones. Although I admit that I've never made a grinder with these guys either. I don't really know what to expect here. Oh, let's give ourselves a little cover. Oh gosh, a lot of cover then. A lot of cover? A lot of cover. Yes, under the trees. Take the suffocation damage. Alright, fantastic. We got one arrow. Same thing, guys. Same thing. Oh gosh. Alright, and it looks like they're maybe wearing iron helms, which they could potentially drop. Iron helms with some kind of enchantment, too. Was he just floating? Do they float? Can you guys fly? Are you flying horses? I have no idea. Alright, so for this one, we want to light it up and not destroy it. Again, I don't know how it's going to work with the horses, but I guess we will find that out. So just light. I don't know. Oh, you know what? That's not going to do anything because it is... And that's just bedrock. Because it's the endermite spawners, so they're going to spawn in light. Well, maybe we'll find another possible thing to use. Another spawner with skellies in it. And if not, we'll just have to use that one. And set it up. It is close to the it is close to the edge, so we can set it up very similarly to the other zombie grinder. We're gonna have to take care of this building first, though. Is that dirt? I think that might be dirt there, you guys. I've honestly been surprised at how generous Gavstar has been in this map. With the water, with the lava, putting skelly spawners, zombie spawners. I mean, we have access to basically everything that we need to survive and to thrive, even. So I'm kind of surprised. I would think he would have done a lot more nerfing the player's ability to get a hold of certain things. Let's destroy you just because you're making me kind of nervous here. And there was another one, wasn't there? That was close to the edge? Yeah, right there. Okay, so let's destroy this one just because it's close to the dungeon that we need to take on. Oh, there you are. Oh, gosh dang it, you guys. Was that just still the particle effects? It looked like something else had spawned, maybe. So many lucky rabbit feet. I think my wife just came in, maybe. Or not. Okay, well, we died. We died to the Wavenous Wabbit. That wascally Wavenous Wabbit. Okay, well, honestly, I don't think we're going to get to the dungeon this episode. I'm probably going to have to cut it, not short, but because I feel like the episode's probably long enough already. But, do that, and take some rotten flesh. But we'll probably just call it an episode. I know it's just a lot of me talking and trying to catch you up to what I've done. And I apologize for that. I think it was another Windows update, and whenever Windows updates, my audio stuff just gets all messed up. And of course, you know, I was not asked if Windows could update, it just did. Actually, I probably was asked like 30 times and just kept telling them to postpone it. So finally, they're just like, nope, we're going to update it no matter what you say. And it's probably a good thing for security reasons and whatnot. But still kind of annoying. Alright, got all the things. Yeah, there's just all these, like, because the rabbits don't despawn, so they just hang around. It's nice as far as, like, I can just sit there. I can even go away from the rabbit spawner and come back, and they're all still there, you know? So it's nice from that perspective. Gosh, this armor did not last long at all. Hembo. It's nice, though. Like, I'm getting all situated, right? I also forget that I have a shield, you guys. I never use it. This is a map where using the shield is probably going to be really helpful. And I definitely should be using it. I'm not in the habit of using it. Alright, I'm thinking that you were actually one of the skelly guys, yeah? Oh, no, that's not dirt. That's soul sand. Yeah. You know what, though? I can use the soul sand... Oh, crap. Okay. Because for mob grinders, if you want to do the water thing, like, you have to have soul sand now, right? Because of the way that the water mechanics work. I think that's what I learned the last time I tried to make one in a post 1.13 world. Honestly, the grinder that I have now is plenty efficient. You know, I can, again, it takes maybe 10-15 minutes for me to get a nice load of zombies. You might even see one where I let it go overnight at one point, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be frozen. I maybe broke the map. But I forget that they have the mob cap limit. So they'll start suffocating if there's too many of them. But there were still a lot of them. Like a lot of them. And the funny thing is that from that load, the one that I let sit overnight, I did not get a single piece of iron. But then, like, just before starting recording this, I did one. I let it sit for just a few minutes and went down and killed maybe 20, 30 zombies and ended up getting 3 ingots. So it's just like, yeah, it just depends. But I'd say I can probably get about an ingot every 10 minutes or so. So it's not too bad. You know, if I AFK for half an hour at a time, I'd say it's not too bad. I think we've taken care of most of the spawners here on the surface. There may still be a couple around here and maybe a couple around the spider area as well. But overall, I feel like we've pacified the top of the island. I did search, you know, on top of all these. I didn't see anything. There doesn't appear to be anything here at the monument area. We can't get back to the overworld. We are stuck in the end. Like I said, we have white and we have magenta. There's a loom. I have no idea what we would use the loom for. What else? I died a lot on this one as well. But for the most part, it was pretty easy getting up to destroy them. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. In between this episode and the next one, I think I'm going to work on trying to get a proper rabbit farm up. And that way I can get a good source of food. And the thing is, like, I would just let them drop to their death, but I need to be able to cook it. And the lava is really the best option that we have for that currently. He did a pretty good job hiding some of these spawners. So I need to be able to get the rabbits into a location where I can safely hit them with the lava very quickly so that they don't die, but they catch on fire. And then the fire kills them and I can collect their drops. Is what I need to have happen. But with their hitboxes and stuff, it's pretty difficult to pull off. I'm going to see what I can come up with. And then I think next episode, I just noticed... Wait, isn't that something... Doesn't it take you to the... end city? Oh gosh, there's one right there. That's not the one we're trying to preserve, right? I think that one's over here. You are a rabbit spawner. Yes, no, that's a creeper spawn. Gosh, dang it, man. So I didn't keep the one that I needed to keep, I don't think. I took out one of them. This is not a good location to be for the rabbits. Crap. They sneak up on you, man. No, don't get above them. Don't get above them. Okay, so... Gosh dang it, man. Okay. So that's a creeper spawner, not a rabbit spawner, unfortunately. There's one hiding right there. They seem to have really hard problems getting up blocks for some reason. But we know that this one is a rat. No, yeah, that's a rabbit spawner. I think it's still close enough to when maybe we can push them off the edge. Yeah, is there... No, there's obsidian there. Gosh dang it. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. I did not see him there, you guys. Oh, those mobs are so evil. But they're also great because they give me leather and food. So, it's a love-hate relationship. Anyways, you guys, once again, I apologize for, you know, kind of messing up in this episode being just a lot of me wandering around chatting. But, next episode will hopefully be a bit more action. And hey, you got to see me die a number of times this episode. So that's nice, right? Anyways, that's going to be it from me for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time.